I feel awkward now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Follow my Twitter.
What's your Twitter?
She'll link it down below.
Okay. Oh my god. Just gonna one more zoom in.
God. Everybody subscribe.
Thank you. Like this?
Yes. Turn all the way. All the way. There. And then it would pop out. Right into your...
Oh! Oh my god. Okay. I guess that's what I got.
Nice.
Interesting. Oh, that looks so creepy.
So, I didn't show you guys earlier, but this is one of the books that I got while I was at Indigo today. I kind of already know what it's about, but I'm going to have him guess what it's about just by looking at the cover and not the synopsis. So, what do you think it's about?
So, I see it's a Curse of Queens, and there seems to be like a potion bottle with a crown on it. I'm gonna say it's a poison bottle, okay? So I'm thinking maybe, you know, this queen has been wronged some way. So, like, I don't know, she either poisoned someone or she, like, I don't know, she asked, you know, the fantasy gods to curse someone, therefore making it the queen's curse. And then some heroine, female
Heroine?
yeah,
Heroine.
some heroine goes in, is gonna do some stuff and fight some bad people, and the curse is gonna be broken. How do I do? Can I read the?
Sure.
The war of gods is just beginning. After centuries of conflict, the three kingdoms of Thylia have finally been reunited. Now the queen has been cursed, the royal lineage has been broken, and no one knows who's behind the plot to threaten the once fractured realm's fragile peace. Desperate to help, Jocasta, the queen's younger sister and gifted healer.
Isn't that a character from Outlander?
Yeah, the first time I ever heard Jocasta was it was in Outlander, and now I've heard it multiple times this month. What the heck? It's like that and the word.
What the heck?
It's like the word that and Imogen.
Imogen.
Imogen. The first time I ever heard the name Imogen was when you told me you wanted to name a character Imogen. I'm like, that's a weird name. Where'd that come from? And now every book I hear has someone named Imogen. Two at the Handle had a contestant named Imogen. Like, where does made up name come from? Anyway,
Made up name.
she hatches a daring plan to find Circe's garden, a fabled island, when she hopes to discover an antidote. Okay, antidote, curse. I got poison kind of right.
Yeah.
But she can't do it alone. She needs a strong arm and unflinching bravery of the warrior she's loved since childhood.
Loved?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her brother's right-hand man and captain of the guard, Flynn of Cinta? Not Flynn, that's Flynn with two N's.
Flynn of Cinta.
Yeah.
That's three separate words.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was one word for a second.
Flynn has spent years fighting to deny the desperate longing burning between them, but he cannot allow Jocasta to face this danger alone. He swears he will be her shield, and together they will do the impossible. Yet with old feelings blazing bright and treachery brewing on Mount Olympus, one thing is clear.
This is
I guess so.
Greek mythology?
Yeah, Thylia and its new royals are still pawns in an epic battle of power, one that might end in a war of the gods. Get it? The war of the gods just beginning. Anyways. I was pretty off on that.
And the Kingmaker Chronicles.
Yeah, I was pretty off on that, actually.
And I guess while we're here, I might as well show you guys all the other things I got at the mall today. This book, which the synopsis isn't very long. All it really tells you is it's about islands that have been conquered. The main character is a citizen of one of them, and she has to go through something to help save the islands that have been conquered. That was a terrible synopsis, but I think you get the idea. While I was at Walmart earlier, I saw one of those machines where you put the toonie in. Looney, which I guess for
$1.
it's a $1 coin that we have in Canada. Don't stress too much about it. Point is, Yeah, that's it.
What did this machine do that takes a
It
loonie?
dispenses like little toys. You often find them
Oh,
at,
you actually use
at
that?
grocery stores and places like Walmart, at least here.
I have never touched those things. I've always seen them, but wow, okay, cool.
I got this. I don't know what it is. It looks like a horse. My friend said it looks like a fetus. My friend bought 8 of these for some reason.
Hot Wheels? Nice. But why is this hot? Oh, it's a Jello Hot Wheels. Look at that.
She bought 8 of
It's
them.
literally
She
a Jell-O.
collects them, and she bought a bunch of them for some reason, and she just gave them away to us. Some of
Hot
them.
Wheels was like my shit when I was a kid.
It's same. I had a whole collection. And I bought this thing that's supposed to, it's like a good luck charm. You rub it. And this is supposed to help me with my academic journey / career. So
Ooh, so
I ended up getting some ketchup-shaped ketchup packets.
like at Indigo?
No,
Where'd you get them?
I got them while I was at the like food court. I was about to ask where my phone was. I'm filming with my phone.
You see what I put up with, folks?
Anyway, so I'll talk to you guys later once I'm home and have eaten. I actually haven't really eaten that much today.
But you just went out for lunch with your friends.
I didn't buy anything.
No, I mean that's okay. I guess you bought books and stuff.
You do not want to know how much that top was.
Never mind.
It was like $30.
Oh.
Anyway, so yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, if the lighting changes at all while I'm filming this clip, it's because I am updating my computer, and so when it turns back on, it's going to just, you know, blast a bunch of light in my direction in a moment. I was about to start some freelance work that I have been commissioned to do through Fiverr, which I will link my profile down below if you want me to do some beta reading for your manuscript. With all of that being said, I actually didn't I'm not just starting it today. I started it like a couple weeks ago, and the deadline for it got extended. So now I have a little bit of extra time to work on it. So I'm gonna try and bang out most of the reading today and get some of those edits done, and then at some point within the next couple of days, I am going to put together a reader's report. That's what I meant to say. Because if you pay for the premium package, as of right now anyway, you get a reader's report included with your novel. And as of right now, you get 2 free revisions. However, I might make those add-ons as opposed to just like free things, because as of right now, I have a lot of other things going on, and so to take the time to do those extra revisions in general would be a lot, especially if I had more than one client. Of course, I would schedule accordingly anyways. The point still stands. I just need to adjust that premium, I keep forgetting what to call it, the premium version of that gig. I just have to modify it a little bit. It looks like this update's going to take a little bit longer than I was hoping, so I guess I could also just kind of talk about what's been going on lately. By the time this vlog comes out, my Coffee with Elle video is going to be posted, hopefully. So a lot of the updates will be included in that video, but as of like right now, the scope of what I'm dealing with at the moment is not a lot actually is going on. I have what is called a reading week, which I guess you can compare to spring break. A lot of my midterms and big projects aren't until after this week-long break that I have next week. I went to the mall yesterday, as you saw. I got some new books that I totally didn't need, but they seemed really cool. And the book that I got that has this, you know, that snake on the cover, if you know, you know, looked really cool. It has a very interesting concept. As we discussed, it's about like the islands, or a bunch of islands in this realm that have been conquered, colonized, if you will. And it reminds me a lot of the Caribbean islands. And it does resemble part of the idea that is the basis for my world. So I'm just interested to see how it's executed by another person. And just based off the synopsis, our books are nothing alike at all. Book's plot is very much rooted in real life events, from what I can tell so far. Mine, no colonization, nothing is an issue in this world at this point in time. But I'm so excited. I always love supporting authors of color. I can't wait to read it. But I do have a thriller that I'm reading. I showed you guys last night called The Writing Retreat, which is so good. If you want to get yourself out of a reading slump, pick up this book or just pick up like any short thriller that's less than 300 pages, and I promise you it'll get you out of your reading slump. Or just any book that's less than 300 pages, something with short chapters that'll make you feel like you're getting further along in the book. And that's exactly what I personally love to read when I am in the middle of a reading slump. So it's been great. So after this book, before I start the books I got yesterday, I want to finish, or at least get farther into Foul Lady Fortune by Chloe Gong, because I've also been enjoying that. But then I picked up The Writing Retreat, so I kind of just stopped for a little bit. But my computer has finished updating, so I'm actually just going to start working on my client work, and I'll get back to you guys in a little bit and just update you on what's been going on. I don't know if I'm going to vlog it all tomorrow. There's some pretty bad weather coming, so I don't think I'll be going to class. And so it might be worth vlogging a little bit tomorrow as well. We will see. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Session from Abby Emmons's channel, and in this video she's doing the Pomodoro technique. So that's when you work for 25 minutes, stop for 5, and you do that for as long as you need. In this case the video is only 2 hours, so I've been working off of that. I'm probably going to try and watch another video. I'm trying to get the bulk of this client's manuscript done today, so that way I still have some time left to put together the reader's report that is included in the package that this person bought. I'm going to get back to that. I have about 2.5 minutes left of the last break that we're taking in this video, and then of course I'm going to move on to the next one. Things are going well. I just wanted to update you guys and let you know that things were going well. And later, once I do get the bulk of this work done, I'm going to read a book of my own, maybe have some dinner and all of that fun stuff. Maybe I'll work on my own novel. We'll see, because generally speaking, I've made this rule for myself that I'll try and not work too much on my own work after I've worked on a client's. But that rule more applies to when I'm working on a manuscript that is very close to my own novel in terms of genre and everything. I just try to stay clear of that without giving this person's plot away. Let's just say it's nothing like my book at all, so I'm fine in that regard. But I am really enjoying doing this so far, and I know I will continue to, because this is now my actual job. I'm being paid to do this, which is crazy to think about. This is my first paying client off of Fiverr. In the past, I've done manuscript edits for free, beta reads for free rather, just to get my clientele, but I stopped for reasons I'll get into in a different video, and this is kind of how things have been progressing thus far. That's probably good. That's probably good. Ooh. You also need room for the lid.
Madam.
Oh, thank you.
How far are you zooming in?
No, it's a good amount.
Okay. Wow, that's actually pretty good.
Not bad if I do say so myself.
So I guess this is sort of turning into a week in the life. I didn't plan on doing that. I just planned to film Tuesday and then just leave it at that. But I didn't get enough footage, so I decided to film yesterday, and then now we're here. So I have more client work to do. It's a full-length manuscript that I am beta reading for. So I'm banging out a lot more pages today. I'm using the Pomodoro technique to get me through it because my brain just has trouble focusing sometimes, and this is the best technique, I think, to do any sort of work. Just knowing that you actually have a break in sight helps me at least get through the 25 minutes, and I guess that's the whole point. It just gives your brain time to rest. I need some coffee. I'm just chilling while I read. I'm loving what I'm doing right now, and I hope I continue to get more clients in the future. And like I said earlier, I believe I will link my Fiverr account down below if you want me to beta read for you. I might also open up a separate gig where I'll do like first chapter reads or first like 5 chapter reads, like samples. If anything, I'm gonna open some formatting services soon, and then eventually I'll open up all of these services on my company's website, and a lot of it will be, you know, full-on manuscript evaluations, copy edits, things like that, whereas right now I'm just starting out with the beta reads and getting a client base that way. I paused the break timer just so I could film this, and then when I'm done filming this clip, I'm probably gonna head back into the manuscript because I'm actually at a part that's really great and I love it, and man, I just love what I do. So yeah, I'll talk to you later. Hi, hello, it's the next day. I didn't film at all today because I was working and just wanted to get into that headspace, but I did something exciting. I got more books. I know you guys saw me, I was already at the bookstore earlier this week, but I saw and learned for the first time that Daisy Jones and the Six was made into a TV series, or maybe a limited series, unsure. Not a movie though. Point being is I figured, well, I already have a copy of Carrie Soto is Back, and I have 2 copies of Evelyn Hugo, or The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. One's a special edition. Haven't read any of those books, but I know that she is a well-respected and loved author, so I figured, well, why not get a copy of Daisy Jones, read that, watch the series when it comes out next week. Mind you, it's the 24th now. I think it comes out on the 3rd on Prime Video. Thankfully, I already have Student Prime, so that's kind of nice. I went on Amazon, saw that it could be delivered today, and it was, but it would only be delivered today if I got an order that was over $25 before taxes. What did I do? I bought another book by Taylor Jenkins Reid that was also available for same-day shipping, and thankfully those 2 books got me over the $25 requirement, and they just got delivered. So, yay. There's this one, and this. First off, we've got Daisy Jones and the Six. This is obviously not the original cover. This is the cover for the TV show. But to be honest with you, it doesn't really bother me that much, because if you know what the original cover of this book looks like, it's the same sort of deal. It has a person on the cover, like a real person, and it looks very similar to this actually. So this, as far as having like TV adaptation posters be put on books goes, like, you know, when that happens, especially in the middle of a series, this isn't the worst. The only thing I don't love is the unremovable sticker telling you it is now a Prime series. So that's lovely. But other than that, cool, whatever. And if I wanted to get this book, I had to get it with this cover. You know, if I wanted to get it today. The other version, I'd have to wait 2 days. Wow, what a concept. And then the other Taylor Jenkins Reid book I got was Malibu Rising. I realized I never talked about what Daisy Jones is about. I think it's just about a girl who joins a band, takes place in the 60s in LA. I don't really know much more than that. Don't really want to, because I kind of want to go into it not knowing much. And then Malibu Rising is just about some famous siblings who live in Malibu. And this takes place in 1983, and that's the thing I've noticed with TJR's books is that they do tend to take place in the past. I'm not sure about Carrie Soto. I'm assuming that's the case. But besides the point, sounds like an interesting plot. And I can't remember if I've already mentioned this, but I do plan on doing a reading vlog of Taylor Jenkins Reads books. Figured that'd be a fun time, all things considered. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the books that I got. Again, with the perfect angle. It is 12:25. It is Saturday. This is going to be the last day of the vlog. And in this case, I have the last stretch of things that I need to do, the last stretch of pages that I need to look over for the client work that I've been working on for the past few days in this vlog. And after I'm done actually reading the manuscripts, I'm going to put together the reader's report, but I'm probably going to work on that mostly tomorrow. And as for the other things I plan on doing today, probably just reading. I do plan on starting a Taylor Jenkins reading vlog. Really excited. I've always wanted to get into her books and see what they're like and all that stuff.